story about something on the wall.
Oh, the thing on the wall. Yeah, so we had a huge party at my house. My parents would go out of town for like 7 days and during Christmas time, which in retrospect for them was probably not the smartest idea given the son that they had, but they did it anyway. So we would call it a 7-day party. So we would have a party at our house every day for those 7 days. And we're not talking little parties. Like we had toga parties. We like cleared out the backyard, like all the forage, all the trees. We cleared all that out. Like we spent hours upon hours like doing landscaping so that we could have these parties. We were invested in these parties. And then we would have the last day would be like our cleanup day, right? And we'd clean everything up or whatever. And next thing you know, we're like, okay, great, everything's clean. Everybody would leave, and then my parents would show up, and then I would just sit there at the table, like just waiting, right? Like just waiting to see if they noticed anything was wrong or missing or whatever. Basically, I was like waiting to see if I was going to be executed. And I just would sit there. And usually, for like 2 years, never a problem. And then finally, my senior year of high school, my last year of high school, my last year in the house, the last year doing this, they get home, I think everything's fine, and I like look over and there is like a stain on the wall. And I'm like, oh fuck, like that's it, we're done. Like they're gonna see this stain, they're gonna start asking questions, and then I'm not gonna be able to lie, and they're just gonna bury me. So I just hope to God they're never gonna see it. And like we're talking weeks go by, right? Like weeks. And then my mom is at the kitchen, in the kitchen one day, and she looks over, and she's like, what's that? What's that over there? And my dad comes in, and he's like, what? And she's like, on the wall, what's on the wall? What happened to the wall? And he goes over there, and he's like, I don't know. I don't know. He's like, I can't tell what it is. And my sister comes in, she's like, I don't know what it is either. And then they're just having this full conversation about this stain on the wall. In my head, I'm like, they're fucking with me. They know what I did. They know that we had 7-day parties. Like they fucking know. And they're just fucking with me right now about this whole thing, and they're just making me squirm in this chair. They're torturing me with their conversation about that they don't know what it is when they obviously fucking know what it is. And then they have this conversation for like 30 minutes. They're like, I don't know what it is. And they're all like, kneeling down next to it, all three around it. And they're like, well, I don't know. Maybe it looks like soy sauce, or it looks like A1 sauce. And then finally I'm like, all right, I get it. We had a 7-day party and we fucking got drunk and everything. And it was the best time of my life. And my mom was like, wait, what? You had a party? And when and I'm like, and right then I was like, oh, fuck. They didn't know. And my mom grounded me. I lost privileges. I lost the car. All because I couldn't keep my fucking mouth shut. And I thought they knew something that they didn't know. That's my mom's like favorite story ever to tell, is that she had me so convinced that she knew everything that I was willing to tell everything because I was so scared of her telling me what I did without me telling her first. So yeah, there's that. There's the wall stain story.